Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Bayu Basit and I'm from class 1B and I'm having a student name about 22232100055 and I'm from Faculty of English Education, University of Sultan Ageng Tirtayasa, and I'm here want to do my pronunciation final test about reading news in Indonesia. So let's just moving on into the news. Jakarta, Indonesia CNN reporting that at least 40 people are dead and hundreds are displaced after Mount Semeru, a volcano in Indonesia East Java province, erupted on Saturday. Indonesia National Board of Disaster Management, or BNPB, said in a statement Sunday the eruption had wounded 56 others with 35 people in serious condition. 5 of the victims have yet to be identified and 9 people are still missing. In addition, some 1,300 people have been displaced by other eruptions and reached evacuation centers. Hundreds of houses have been totally destroyed and 33 schools have been damaged by the eruption, according to BNPB. Officials say that the situation at Mount Semeru remains dangerous due to the risk of pyroclastic flows, a mix of ash, rocks, and volcanic gases that can be much more dangerous than lava. Liswanto said on Sundays his team recorded 2 pyroclastic flows events. The first was at 5 a.m. and second one was at 10 a.m. local time. The deadly volcanic material was rolling down to Curah Kobokan village, which was evacuated on Saturday. They have urged people living up to 6 miles away from the volcano to evacuate a pyroclastic flows. Since there is no sign or method to predict when the pyroclastic flows will occur, the phenomenon can be very dangerous. One rescue volunteer in Indonesia Lumajang district told CNN Sunday that he and his team evacuated the bodies of 6 miners from a river Curah Kobokan village, where they were mining sand in the riverbank. Some of the miners were still in the trucks, while other miners were discovered lying down on the ground near the trucks, said volunteer Muhammad Firman Adiguna Evasa. It is unclear if those 6 deaths are part of the 40 deaths that authorities announced. He added that he was worried that more miners or the victims could be still out there but won't survive because the lava flood was so intense. Authorities have converted schools, mosques, villages, halls, and villages' houses into evacuation centers. Java is the largest population center in Indonesia, massive island archipelago and home to the capital city of Jakarta. Standing at more than 12,000 feet height, Mount Semeru is the tallest mountain in Java. Volcanic ash and the smell of sulfur was first reported around 3 p.m. local time, according to the Mount Semeru Volcano Observation Post. The situation added to hot ash clouds were falling towards an East Java village, Sapitarang in Pronojiwo district. Videos shared by government emergency response team showed residents in the area running away from huge thick cloud of ash. Following the explosion, rescue officials scrambled to evacuate victims from the surrounding area. Indah Amperawati, deputy head of Lumajang district, saying that most of the burn victims have been evacuated to the Penanggal Primary Health Center alongside a resident who died in the village of Curah Kobokan. Emergency service had been unable to reach several other villages due to roads being blocked by mud. The head of the BNPB told in the press conference that the military has been asked for people and equipment to support the rescue efforts. Budi Santosa, head of disaster management of East Java province, said Saturday that 2 sub-districts has been badly affected by the volcano eruption. Santosa told the news conference that he believed health facilities in the disaster area, either primarily health centers or hospitals, would be able to accommodate victims. On Sunday, the Indonesia government said it is now preparing a relocation process for villagers. On Sunday, the Indonesia government said it is now preparing a relocation process for villagers who lost their homes, and in the next 6 months, the BNPB will provide them with financial aid before the government can relocate them. Indonesia sits between 2 continental plates on what is known as the Ring of Fire, a band around the basin of the Pacific Ocean that leads to the high level of tectonic and volcanic activities. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.